What if the Sahara's sands sang your name, calling a creepy ghost from the desert that wants your soul? This super scary story from the Sahara in 2078 will grab you tight. Lila Korr, a sound scientist in a desert camp, hears the sands sing her name, but the song shows a lost city and a spirit that's after her. Stay to face the fear. The Sahara Desert stretches wide under a hot, yellow sky, its dunes looking like giant waves frozen in place. Lila walks in her dusty boots, her recorder buzzing as she catches sounds for her research. The camp's tents flap in the wind, her only home since she left the city. Lila's heart is heavy because her dad died in a sandstorm 5 years ago. His last words, "The desert speaks," stuck in her head. She hopes the Sahara's sounds will tell her what he meant. One day, her recorder picks up a strange hum from the sand, like a soft song. When she listens close, it says Lila, in a whispery voice like wind through dry grass. Her heart races fast. She thinks it's her ears playing tricks, but she freezes when the sand swirls and shows her dad's face, his eyes empty, staring at her. Lila's scared, but she can't stop listening. The singing sands get louder, and weird stuff starts happening in the camp. Radios crackle with static, lights flicker like they're nervous, and the air feels thick. Lila's recorder, which she uses to save sounds, buzzes and hurts her ears, like the song's trying to get inside her head. Other workers start seeing strange things, shadows in the dunes, a city that's not there. Lila tests the sand, but it's not normal sand. It's got tiny bits that glow under her lamp. She talks to her friend Jiro, a tough driver with a scar on his arm from a truck crash. Jiro checks nearby rocks and finds old carvings, pictures of singing dunes with people kneeling to a dark shape in the sky. The sands sing, "You're mine," in a spooky voice, and Lila's hands shake so much she drops her recorder. What's this song trying to wake? Lila and Jiro decide to find out more. They put on their gear and walk deep into the desert, where the sun burns their skin, and the wind howls like it's angry. The dunes twist into paths that feel like a maze. There, flashlights shine on weird marks in the sand, marks that seem to wiggle when they look away. Lila's stomach feels sick, like something's watching them. The rock carvings lead to a hidden cave, its entrance half buried in sand. Inside, the walls glow with strange lines like a map of stars. In the center, a big pile of glowing sand hums like it's the heart of the song. Dark shapes move in the sand like ghosts with no faces. Lila feels dizzy, like the cave's pulling her in. Jiro's tools pick up signals from the sand, not from Earth but from way out in space, far past the stars. The cave feels wrong, like it's alive. Lila's recorder shows scary pictures, her dad's storm, workers crying, and a lost city swallowed by sand. Jiro says the sand is part of something called the Wraith, not just dirt, but a trap that catches people's souls. The singing sands work for the drifters, a creepy spirit that loves souls and gets closer every song. The camp starts falling apart. Tents rip in sudden winds, trucks sink into dunes, and workers act weird, walking together with eyes that glow like the sand. Lila's afraid they're not themselves anymore. Jiro finds a black stone in the cave, carved with stars that look like faces, shaking with the sand's song. The sand's voice gets loud like a scream, saying, "We call." Lila wonders if she's still free or if the Wraiths got her trapped. Things get worse. The Sahara's storms blow harder, making shapes in the air that look like the cave carvings. Lila finds a piece of the black stone, and it glows, showing her dad's face. He looks so scared, like he's stuck in a bad place, begging her to run. Everyone's recorders start showing the same thing, a dark desert where ghosts eat souls. The singing sands show a big web of glowing lines, like a net catching every person in the camp. Each dot in the web is someone's soul, each hum is their fear. The Sahara's dunes make a scary sound, like a deep growl, and the echoes match. The Wraith's web, like the whole desert's waking up. Jiro finds a carving saying the drifters want the whole world next. They're not just in the Sahara, they're tied to other sands in space, all hungry for souls. Lila sees a vision of dark shapes like smoke with glowing eyes, talking about taking over or destroying everything. The Wraith's signals shoot out to the stars, like the drifters are almost here. The camp's machines go wild, radios scream, lights flash ghost faces. Lila feels her dad's voice in the Wraith's web, so quiet, telling her to fight. Jiro wonders if the drifters are hunting them or testing them. The Sahara shakes with a bad hum, and the sand swirls like a cage. Lila stares at the glowing sand, her hands cold, knowing a ghost might be waiting. She thinks about her dad, about the camp, about whether she can stop this thing or if it's too big. The air feels heavy, like it's pushing her down. The camp's too quiet now, and Lila's not sure if she's alone or if the drifters are already in her head. The singing sands glow brighter, their song louder, like they're happy. Lila steps back, but the ground shakes, and the whispers get stronger, calling her name again and again. She looks at Jiro, who's pale, staring at the sand. They both know something's coming, something they can't fight. The stars above the dunes look wrong, like they're fading. Lila's heart feels like it's breaking, but she won't give up, not yet. She grips her recorder, hoping it holds a clue. But the song just keeps singing, pulling her closer to the dark. The desert feels alive, its dunes moving like they're breathing. Lila wonders if she'll ever leave, or if the Sahara's already claimed her soul. Twist. The singing sands aren't from Earth. They're from a space rock that holds a hungry ghost. Is the Sahara our land, or its trap? Could you face a desert that sings your name? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this gave you chills, send it to all your desert friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.